Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and as you can see, I'm super oily. Like, I haven't really touched up at all today. Didn't really care about my makeup. I didn't even bother to put on brows, but I was in a really creative mood this morning, but I just didn't have enough time to get ready the way I wanted to because I had to be at work at 7 a.m. So I thought I would kind of shoot a let's redo my makeup. I'm literally just going to braid a friend's hair, but I feel like, doing a different look and just taking off what I have on my face. And I also went to Walgreens and got some just like body care stuff. So maybe I'll do like um, a Walgreens haul. This is like kind of like body personal care type stuff. So we'll just go through this. Just some things that I needed. So we'll start with the hair stuff. So I needed some more headbands. Because, from stretching your headbands out to do puffs and stuff, like they get old and sometimes they lose their elasticity because they've been stretched so much. So I just need to get some new headbands. So I just got some plain black ones that I'll eventually stretch out and use for puffs whenever I wear my hair in a puff again. I try and give my hair a break from puffs because I don't want it to pull on my edges because the Lord knows I already have a big forehead. I also need to pick up some more hair ties. These are just plain black. They're kind of like a blackish gray color, just hair ties, because I lose these and they just disappear like crazy, and I just need to get some new ones because these also lose their elasticity. And I really needed one today for my bun. I think I stole one from my roommate, so I need to give her a couple back. I picked up some of my favorite face makeup wipes. I love Burt's Bees facial wipes, which is what I'm going to use to take my makeup off in just a second. But I like their white tea extract ones. And I like their grapefruit ones. Pink grapefruit ones. I love these. Really, really love these wipes for removing makeup. I don't know if I want to take it all the way off or do I just want to touch it up. But it's so oily. Like, I'm so oily. Moving on. I also picked up some razors. A lot of stuff was like buy one, get one 50% off. So I like to use like the little disposable razors. For some odd reason, these work best for me. I get the smoothest, closest shave with disposable razors like this, with just like the two blades. So I just picked up a couple of these. I also restocked on my African black soap. I love African black soap for my face. This can be used for your face or your body, but I just like using the bar on my face. I use this every day, basically. It's part of my skincare routine. And lastly, I picked up some body soap, and this was on sale for like $3. This is Lever 2000 in the original, and I just like to use this for my body. So, yeah, and this is supposed to be for healthy, fresh skin, leaving your skin healthy and hydrated. So, I really like bar soap. I feel like I need to wash with a bar soap or I don't feel clean. Does anybody else feel that way, like they have to use bar soap? But that is pretty much my little Walgreens body, skincare, hair, stuff that I needed haul. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's do something to this face. Bro, I'm so oily, but I kind of don't feel like starting over, but then I kind of don't want to put anything on top of this. Like, I'm so greasy. Do y'all see that shine? That glisten? I'm so oily right now. Okay, so we're just going to wipe this off. I'm going to use the pink grapefruit makeup wipes. But yeah, I have oily skin, and I haven't really been priming either. It normally doesn't get this oily, though. Like, I don't know what was going on today. It's very, it's been a very gloomy, rainy day here in South Carolina. It's been cold. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I really do like these wipes. My face is so oily, the makeup is just, like, sliding off. And I like to do one half so I can see the side-by-side comparison with and without makeup. Somebody suggested I do a power makeup video, and I do want to do one, but I want to do it when I'm actually like slaying, so that you guys can see the difference that it makes in my skin. But this is kind of like a little bit of a power of makeup because I took off half. So This is the half that doesn't have makeup. As you can see. And this is the half that does still have on makeup. And you can see the difference that makeup makes. Really, I feel like the biggest thing for me is how it just evens out my skin tone. I think that's why I love foundation so much, because I just love like beautiful, flawless skin. I love to appear to have beautiful, flawless skin, and that's usually what I get complimented on the most is my skin, which makes me really happy because I work really hard to keep my skin the way it is, and even right now it's not at its best, sis, but it's definitely not at its worst. So I just like to try and use every single inch of my wipes because wipes are not cheap. So now I'm going to use the other side on the other half of my face. This is probably going to be an extremely long video where I'm just kind of like, you know, getting ready, chit-chatting with y'all. I have a look in mind that I want to do, so. This is the girl whose hair I'm going to go braid. Contact me. We're just figuring out the logistics. She said she's going to wash her hair now, so then she has to blow dry it and all that stuff. So, perfect. So now we're starting to see my face come through. And I think one reason I didn't like my makeup today and that it was extra like melting off and extra oily and just didn't look as good is because I tried to apply my favorite Neutrogena foundation with a beauty blender instead of using a brush. Like, I don't know, I just wanted to try it with a beauty blender. So I did, and it didn't work. I'm going to use one more wipe just to extra make sure that I got the makeup off as much as I can. And I am going to get some micellar water. I just forgot to pick it up today. Somebody suggested I try micellar water, and really, that makeup comes off quite easily. I just like to extra scrub my face because I'm extra. But yeah, I always feel like I look better when I take my makeup off versus like in the morning when I first put it on. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like when I first wake up, I'm like, ah. But after I take my makeup off at the end of the day, like I still feel really beautiful without it. I think it's because like I'm awake, I'm aware. I don't know. I'm just really working on the eyes and getting mascara off. Bum 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 bum. I feel like listening to Beyonce's new album. I haven't listened to it in a couple days, but I think that's what I'm gonna listen to after I get done doing my face again for the second time today. And I'm trying to do it. Do I want to use a different foundation? What do I want? I have an eye look in mind though that I really want to do. So that's another thing. I got like creasing in my eyeshadows. I just think that the whole process I used today for like applying my base, my foundation, and the powder. Like, it just did not work out well. So I know not to do that again. Because I was experiencing makeup issues that I normally don't. Yeah. I need to exfoliate these lips. So dry over here. Oh gosh. So this is my face. I'm just gonna put the wipes back in here. Let's just leave this back over here for now. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I feel like my light is good when I'm closer. I'm gonna try to get closer. There we go. Alright, I'm literally sitting on the floor in the room. Not downstairs in the living room, but in the room I actually sleep in, so in the bedroom. Alright, so let's go on with foundation. And we're going to use one of my favorite foundations of the moment. And this is the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil-Free Makeup with Micro Clear Technology. It has blemish treatment and salicylic acid. I really, really like this, but I like it when I apply it with a brush, not a beauty blender. And my lips are so dry. So dry. So dry. Put some chapstick, bro. Alright. So this is in the shade 135 Chestnut. I'm like, why is stuff flying out of my bag? And literally, it has been one of my favorite foundations. I have been loving it. And I'm going to apply this using a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I could not remember the name of it for a while. For a second, I was like, couldn't remember the name. And I just like to dab it on like so. I really have been enjoying this foundation though. I really do like the way it makes my skin look. Especially when I apply it with a brush. Can't stress that enough. With the beauty blender, it was just like not working. It was just not popping for me. All my roommates are gone right now. I don't even know where one of them is, but most of them, two of them are at work. I know that much. And don't be freaked out by the color at first. It does oxidize. And I'm just buffing this on. My lips are so dry, like the crustation is real. Like I said, it does oxidize because right now it looks really, really light for me. I'm trying to cover up the little bit of leftover mascara that's on my eye still. Also, don't be like me. You should totally like completely wash your face before you apply more makeup, but I'm being lazy. And I'm just like in a mood to create on my face, and I didn't feel like getting up and like washing my face. So I just used the wipes. I even used 2 wipes. I normally just use one and then wash my face before I go to bed, but I used 2 to try and get extra, reset, I guess we'll call it, for what I'm doing now. But yeah, I already know the eye look I want to do, and I'm excited. I'm going to use a shadow I really haven't used, I don't think, really too much in a video. Just because of the shade that it is. Like, I don't know, there's something about this specific shade that is a little bit out of my comfort zone. But you're thinking out of your comfort zone. Like, you do blue makeup. I've done green eyeshadow, blue eyeshadow, purple, orange, red, black. I haven't really done yellow. I don't have a good yellow, but I'm not opposed to it. Like, Vicky Logan had that beautiful yellow look that she recently did a video on. Gorgeous. Loved it. I would love to do something like that. And it was like so like simple. It wasn't over the top. Alright, so now that I have that blended in with that, I do like to go in my beauty blender after just to further press this into the skin. And do you see what I mean about it oxidizing and like blending in with my skin tone? I think this is like almost a perfect match. I just love the way it makes my skin look. It looks so good. My skin is looking good. Like, I already look 10,000 times better with just foundation on. And I've been loving this foundation. This Neutrogena foundation is everything, boo. Like, honestly, I could just go out like this. I'm cute. Get at me. Okay. It just looks, don't you guys agree? This foundation looks really, really good, doesn't it? Like, let me know what you think about the color match with my body. I think it's a good color match. I think it blends so good. It just, oh, I love the finish of it. It's like a nice semi-matte, like skin-like finish with no powder. It just looks good. I love it. I have been loving it. And I love that it has like salicylic acid in it, so it doesn't make my breakouts any worse. Yum, 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 yum. So I just was, doing some additional blending, but it doesn't really need it. So now we're going to highlight the face. Oh no, I just set it. I don't really want to set it though, because it just looks good on its own. But I kind of don't want to take any chances, so we are going to set. And I haven't really found a powder that really matches my skin super perfect yet. Like a colored pressed powder. But I'm just going to use the shade Cafe from Black Radiance. I'm going to use a flat top brush. I find that using a flat top brush works best when setting my face with powder than any other shape of brush. Because if I'm going to use powder, like, I really need to go in with it. So I'm really going to focus this on the areas where I get most oily. Actually, this color is pretty good. I need to get some more of it because I've hit pan on like all my powders. And I'm just going to press this into the skin, really focusing on the areas where I get oily. Y'all know the drill. And really focusing on my eyelids as well. And again, this is a Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Cafe. And these are like $4.99. These pressed powders. And they work so good. And a lot of people compare them to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And as you can see, it is a little bit darker than the foundation because it's on this half. And you can see this half is like more yellow, golden brown. This side is more brown. Does that make sense? but I still like this color on my skin a lot. I enjoy it very much. I normally use Bronze Glow, but that's more of like my winter color. And this is perfect for spring, transitioning into summer. And they never have Bronze Glow in stores, so that always annoys the crap out of me when I find the perfect shade and then they don't have it. Sad face. Also, this e.l.f. flat top brush is so soft and it works so good for applying powders. It is an e.l.f. powder brush. That's its official name, is a powder brush. But I really like it for pressing and then buffing. And it gives a really smooth, flawless finish, which is what we want. I'm in a really good mood. I just got done hanging out with one of my SAI sisters, Danny. She came over. We had like a late lunch together. And then we watched a movie. Really chill, relaxing time, just enjoying one another's presence. That's what I like to do. I don't really like to go out and party and all that. And as you see, this powder does oxidize a little bit because now it is a little bit deep, but it's not bad. You can see how it changes the color with this powder, like how it is a little bit darker than my normal skin, but I ain't mad at it. Alright, continuing on. I thought this video was going to be super duper long, but I know exactly what I want to do, so. Time to highlight it up. I don't think I'm going to do any contour or anything like that, but we are going to do some highlight, and I'm using my Black Radiance highlighter and Ginger Snap. Y'all know my favorite. It's really, really pretty. Also like $4.99. And I'm just going to apply some with a very light hand so it's not as harsh to the highest points of my face, so the top of the cheekbones. And of course the bridge of the nose. Which to me really makes a difference in my face. I love the way highlighting the bridge of my nose looks. It makes it look like I actually have a bridge to my nose. Because I always talk about how I feel like my nose is kind of flat. Like I don't have a prominent bridge to my nose. Everyone's Snapchatting me though. Wonder what they want. I have tomorrow off. I'm so excited to have tomorrow off. I plan to really just rest and chill, but if I end up, I'm kind of feeling good, you know, I'm redoing my makeup, I might be slaying, so I might hang out with some people tonight. We'll see. After I braid Laray's hair, we'll see what's popping with some of my peoples. See what's popping with the people. Popping with the people. Alright, so I'm really getting that glow going in all the areas I like to glisten. Really getting in those brows. I like to go on the forehead just a little bit. Cupid's bow. little bit on the chin. We'll put some whatever's left over down here on my collarbone things, since they are quite prominent. You can see that they're getting a nice glow. Oh, I got some on my sweater. I figured that might happen. Just put it all over. Just put highlighter all over. All over. And I will actually do my brows tonight because I was feeling lazy and didn't want to do my brows. I'm kind of feeling this more natural skin. Like, I don't think I want to add any blush or anything. I just kind of like the highlight foundation powder. Because I really want the focus to be on the eyes. Because I'm going to try a shadow, like I said, that's kind of out of my comfort zone. I need a new... I'm going to use this lipstick in Rose Femme just because it's the first one I saw. This is from Milani. It's a pretty mauve color. Like a nudie mauve color. And it's moisturizing, which is one reason I'm grabbing it. Because like I said, my lips are crusty. My lips are drier than uncooked rice. My lips are drier than uncooked oatmeal. My lips are drier than dehydrated sandpaper. None of those were really funny. I just felt like saying so. I do love this color though. What did I like to say? Oh. Let me respond to that. Avi's so cute. She had a slice of pizza that's like literally this size, like bigger than her face. All right, so we have the lips and we have the skin done. Like I said, I'm keeping the skin pretty simple. Moving on to the eyebrows. I need to find one, or I need to purchase another black pencil that I normally use for my eyebrows, because the one I have, the last time I showed it to you guys, it's like super tiny, like basically unusable. Let me see if I have one. Easily accessible. Nope, that's purple. Ooh, this might be difficult. I'm kind of scared to use this, but we're gonna try it out because I don't feel like digging forever. Alright, so this is a NYX retractable eyeliner crown. This thing is super dark and super intense, so hopefully I don't mess up my face. And I'm going to wipe off the tip because it has glitter on it. Okay, so we're going to see how this works. Like I said, it's super dark and super intense. Oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, earlier I was so lazy. I was like, I'm not even going to fill in my brows. And I look so strange without my brows. Oh, I recently listened to all of Anti, Rihanna's new album, and I listened to all of Views, Drake's new album. And I thought both were just okay. Yeah, I totally have makeup on my shirt now. On my little sweatshirt. I thought both were okay. Like, there's a few songs on each one that I really enjoyed, but overall, like, the majority of the album wasn't banging. You know what I mean? Like with Beyonce's Lemonade, I feel like I love the majority of the songs on there. And I feel like that's the kind of album that I feel like I'm like, yes, this is good. If the majority of the songs I'm like favoriting, you know, and adding to my little personal playlist, if the majority of your album I'm doing that, I feel like that's a good album. But if there's just like a couple songs, a few, not even half, not even 50%, then I feel like your album is okay. And that's the way I feel about Views and the way I feel about Anti. And whenever I listen to an album, I listen to it side by side with the lyrics. Because I'm kind of a lyrics person. What is this song really telling me? What is the message of this song? What is it even about, you know? That's important to me as a listener. Because I remember some of the songs from my childhood, I hear them as an adult and I really listen to the lyrics. I'm like, my mom let me listen to this? Like, I didn't even know what it was talking about. And I don't want to be that clueless listener. I want to be an active listener. An informed listener. An informed consumer. When it comes to the music that I support. That was a random rant. What do y'all think about my hair? I was gonna wear it like out and big, but I just did like a couple flat twists, 2 on this side, 1 on this side, and did a sock bun in the back just to keep it up and away because like I said, it was raining here. And it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I couldn't wear my hair out how I wanted to and couldn't do the fierce makeup I was planning to do. I really want to do a like black on black look. Black lipstick. Really nice, simple, glowy skin, kind of like how I have now. Just black lipstick, a nice, bold winged eyeliner, and lots of mascara. Like really simple, but with a black lip, a striking black lip. Yeah, I actually like this for my brows. This is gonna work out just fine, as long as I don't have a super heavy hand. So the brows are almost done. I'm gonna go back in with some more brown. Yeah, I'd like this for my brows. I just need to brush them now. And then we can go on to the eyes, which I'm going to be using mostly Anastasia shadows. I like my brows. I like that you can actually see my brows now. I'm excited to be in my own place. Next week, turn up. Praise him. Hallelujah. I thought I was going to be moving in June, but an opportunity opened up and I'm able to move in next week in May. Yes, Labor Day weekend. Is that the holiday that's coming up? Memorial Day weekend? I honestly get those two confused. Labor Day, Memorial Day. I think it's Memorial Day. All right, moving on to the eyes. So we're going to go into the... No, we're not going into that one. We're going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. And I'm going to take Morocco and throw that in the crease. Throw that in the crease of your eye. Throw that shadow in the crease. It doesn't go with that song. I tried it. Throw that shadow in your crease, girl. Throw that shadow in your crease, girl. And this is going to be like our transition color, even though this look is going to be real simple. I'm just going to use a shadow that I just is like a little bit out of my comfort zone. And once you see it, you'll know why. It's from this palette. I've used basically every shadow in this palette except this color. Just because of the shade that it is. Hopefully you guys can see this in the crease and how I'm just building it up. Morocco, it's one of my favorites. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Middle fingers up. Throw them hands high. Something like that. Sorry, sorry. All right, so after you've built Morocco up, or any shadow of your liking that is a similar like reddish transition color, reddish brown transition color. Next, we're going to go into the shadow that I really haven't touched at all. You can tell that I haven't really used it at all. And it's this color Metallic, just because of how like yellow it is. Right here. I don't think I've ever used this shadow in a look, and I really wanted to try it out today, so I am. And I'm gonna use... I look so much different with like eyebrows. I'm gonna use this brush that I used to apply stuff all over the lid, and again that color is Metallic, and it's just a bright, whoa, a bright yellow gold. Wow, that's powerful. Almost like, it almost looks green to me because it's so like bright. Does that make any sense? I'm applying that all over my lid, not going into the crease, stopping right under the crease. Just all over the lid. Just look how bright that is. Like, do y'all see how bright that is? And I'm gonna wipe my brush off. I'm wiping off on the makeup wipes I use to wipe my makeup off. So I'm kind of applying it damp. in a sense. Which is really making it even more metallic, which is the name of the shadow. It's called metallic. It's just so yellow gold. Like, I don't ever wear shadows this color. It's out of my comfort zone. Alright, so she's ready. That was real fast. But I have been talking for 40 minutes, so she was right. Exactly 40 minutes on the dot. Alright, so we're also going to take this shadow. It's just so, like, bright. I'm going to take a little bit more Morocco and blend out the edges of this first. So it kind of blends together. I'm going to take this color on the bottom lash line as well. And kind of like in the waterline. Like so. So we're applying that in the waterline and to the lower lash line. And from this palette, wow, you see how bright that is? It's so bright. Whoa! And for the inner corners, I'm gonna use a highlighter I used on my face. Like, I'm just looking at my eyes, like, to highlight my inner corners of my eye. This is Black Radiance Ginger Snap. And I'm kind of mixing the two colors together for the inner corners. And it kind of gives off like a bronze color when you mix the two in the inner corners. Yes, okay, now it's starting to come together. All right. So now we're going to do some more work in the crease. And this is kind of like a Lemonade and Vicky Logan inspired look. Vicky Logan used like a matte bright yellow, but this color I feel like is a yellow gold, so it's kind of similar. But and a lot of the Lemonade looks, they're doing like black and yellow looks, or like yellow gold and black. So I'm going to add the color Noir, which is a matte black shadow from this palette, to the outer corners of my eye using this brush. Just a little bit to the very, ooh, super pigmented, to the outer corners. Oh, excuse me. And in that outer crease area. And I'm just going to blend this out. And I'm going to blend it onto the outer like third of my lid as well. Like so. I'm starting with just a very small amount because it's really pigmented, and it's better to have less than more because you can always add more, but it's really hard to take away when you use too much black eyeshadow. So I'm starting with a little bit, blending that out, and slowly adding more to build up the intensity and the color. But I guess we can call this my lemonade inspired look. And I think I'm going to add some more metallic to my lid with my finger. So you can see how I'm blending out the edges with the black and blending it all together. And also how I'm kind of winging it out, but not really. This makeup makes my eyes look giant. So I'm going to take my finger and add some more metallic. Press it on. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows. Like, they're really, really soft and really, really pigmented. And you can see I just made it even brighter and bigger. Like so. And now I'm just going to take this brush and blend. Alright, last but not least for shadow, I'm going to take the brush that we used to do our bottom lash line in the inner corner. I'm going to wipe off some of the product and take a little bit of black on the outer like 1/3. Just because I feel like I need a little bit of black under here to kind of tie it all together. I'm also taking this kind of in the crease a little bit. But essentially that's the eye look, and now all that's left is mascara. If you want to do wing liner, you do your wing liner. If you want to do false lashes, you do false lashes. I don't really feel like doing either of those. I think I'm just going to go in with mascara, and of course I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, which is in my book bag, which is behind me. So basically this completes the look. I hope you guys like it, and if you want to see it with mascara, just check me out on my Snapchat, and maybe my IG. I might take some pictures, and when I get back I might like let my hair down and maybe put on my black lip. Who knows what I might do. But yeah, that's basically completes it. I hope you like it. I hope you get the bright yellow gold as kind of like the lemon. See, I have some of the eyeshadow still on my finger. And it's called Metallic. And this look featured the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette, which is one of my favorite palettes actually. And this came out last summer, I believe. And I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Bye, YouTube.